Here's broadleaf. You can see this is like really heavy-duty tobacco. This is also, even though when you buy it, we pay about $8 a pound for this, the yields on this are very poor. There's a lot of waste. It's a big leaf. There's a lot of veins in it. We're fortunate that we make these backwoods, so anything that's not a real premium wrapper can go onto backwoods. Small pieces, broken pieces, can still, because the dye which makes the cigar, this wrapper cut, is very tiny.
I noticed on broadleaf there's a lot of like little specks, almost like
yes, fleck. Yeah. Generally speaking, I know that we got to get moving, but on a tobacco plant, the leaves at the bottom of the plant are thinner, have less flavor, are sweeter tasting, and burn very well. Whether I'm talking filler, wrapper, and binder. As you go up the plant, because it gets more sunlight, the leaves get heavier, thicker, and browner. That's true of any tobacco, even in the broadleaf. The leaves at the top, they get a little smaller, but they're very heavy and thick, and actually make the best premium wrappers from the top. You have to cure the tobacco for 7 weeks in the sheds. Everything is more or less in 7 weeks. But you'll see there's a lot of work, a lot of handling of tobacco. This is not as much as Connecticut shade, because Connecticut shade, it's very expensive to grow it, and everything has to be wrapper. So you're trying to get 98% of the tobacco has to be wrapper, because it really can't be used for anything else. Connecticut shade does not make filler, it doesn't make a good binder. Some people probably use it as a binder out of necessity, or because they have tobacco they can't use as a wrapper. Otherwise, it goes into chewing tobacco, which is like loose leaf chew, because Connecticut shade is hygroscopic. It's good for chewing tobacco. Like all our cuttings of wrappers in the factory go to people who make chewing tobacco.
What's hygroscopic?
It absorbs moisture in casing. Chewing tobacco, like Red Man, I don't know if you're familiar with this stuff. This is big wads. They put a lot of casing gook on it, and you have to have tobacco that absorbs the flavoring, so that when people put it in their mouth, it releases over time the flavor. Okay? Chewing tobacco used to be Wisconsin and Pennsylvania. That was the classic blend, because Wisconsin is hygroscopic and Pennsylvania is very sturdy, so it was a good combination.